Hey guys, and welcome to such an exciting video. In this vlog, I pack up all of my stuff in Nottingham, say goodbye to my family and Sid, and head to Copenhagen where I'm studying abroad for a year. I hope you enjoy.
You showed me how to live love, so tell me what you're thinking of.
You're gonna have to excuse my voice at the moment because, as you can tell, it's going. I sound like a husky Londoner somehow. It's not COVID, don't worry. I've had to double check that because obviously that would majorly impact my plans for the next week. Today is Thursday and I hopefully fly in 6 days. I got back to Nottingham yesterday and my job for the next week is probably to pack up all of the stuff that I have brought back from Leeds with me. So in terms of packing, I am trying to fit everything into two 20-kilogram check-in bags, which is what I'm taking to the airport with me next week. However, I am also hopefully sending over a smaller suitcase full of more sort of like miscellaneous kitchen stuff that I don't need immediately, but I do want over there in Copenhagen because it would be way more expensive for me to actually buy those items again when I'm there, if that makes sense. This is said suitcase of miscellaneous kitchen stuff, and in here we have my coffee machine, which somehow fits. Also got my smoothie machine. I need to actually double check if I can post this because obviously it does have like a blade here, but of course I will actually disclose that that's in it. I've got a milk frother, I've got the bits that go with the coffee machine. In here I've got like a colander, skipping rope, vitamins, a tofu press. This also just arrived in the post and it's from Sid, and it's a tiny little Highland cow to take with me to Copenhagen because obviously we saw lots of Highland cows on our trip to Scotland, so it's a nice little reminder of him. I've called him Harry, so I feel like that's quite fitting. Harry the Highland cow. The next day I finished packing up my little suitcase, weighed it and took the measurements of it, and I then ordered it to be collected by Send My Bag. I would honestly really recommend this service. They collected it really quickly and delivered it really quickly with no problems whatsoever. I then unpacked the suitcase that I had put all of my stuff that I took to Scotland in, and then repacked it with everything that I wanted to take to Copenhagen. As you can see, this suitcase was mainly filled with my shoes, which is what the plastic bags are, and then I also put my microphone in there, some makeup palettes, and then filled the rest of it with as many clothes as I could possibly fit. I have just finished packing my first case, and as you can see, it is full. And also, yes, I am taking tea, but you've got to have the essentials. However, my only problem here is that obviously I filled 1 out of 2 cases. However, I haven't even opened this trunk yet, and if you remember from my packing video in my last week of Leeds, this case is full of my clothes. And if we just look at the size difference, to be honest, it doesn't look that different, but basically that is full, and I've somehow got to get all of that, well, definitely not all of that now, and all of my toiletries and a bunch of other stuff in the last remaining suitcase. So this is going to be a struggle, but that is a job for tomorrow because I don't actually have a second case yet. Even though I hadn't received the suitcase yet, I decided to save time, I would sort out my clothes anyway. So I sorted out this trunk into a pile of clothes that I wanted to take and a pile of clothes that I was going to keep in Nottingham, and then I put that pile back into my wardrobe. Good morning. The packing continues this morning because the second big case has just arrived. However, we have encountered a bit of a problem. Problem being that I've been speaking to a guy that's actually my neighbour in the student accommodation that I'm in, and he said that there is literally no space whatsoever for clothes. So it's not just a case of me fitting all of that into a suitcase, it's also a case of me fitting it into my actual room when I get there. So this morning I'm going to try and be ruthless with this pile here and really cut down on stuff, and also I'm going to have to unpack that case and reevaluate the clothes that I've got in there. As I will explain a little bit later in the video, I actually went to Manchester the day before my flight, so that morning I just packed up all of my last minute bits like toiletries and technology into my suitcases and attempted to close them. So after I'd posted a photo of my packing on Instagram, a few of you were asking for me to show exactly what I've packed, and obviously a bit late for that now because I have literally fully packed these cases, but I thought I'd just quickly run through what I've got in here. This suitcase is more my miscellaneous suitcase, so we've just got more clothes in here basically, but then also toiletries. This is all contact lenses, bags, I've got like my cables and stuff in here, so that's like my camera charger. And then in this bag, this is all clothes and shoes. So the only difference really to packing for actual university in the UK is obviously I'm not taking bedding and I'm not taking much kitchen stuff apart from what I've already shipped over. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, this is what I'm bringing on as carry-on luggage because I'll probably also use this as a rucksack in Copenhagen. And in here I've got all of the paperwork that I need. I've got my laptop. I've also got underwear and my Birkenstocks because I thought I may as well put something else in here, otherwise it'll be empty. Little word of advice here, I would not leave weighing your suitcases till the very last minute, because if you're anything like me, you will then have to take everything out and rearrange to make sure that they are under the limit. This one is 0.6 over the 20 kilograms that I'm allowed. This one is just under. I am all packed up and ready to go now. As you can probably tell, my voice is a lot better now, just in time for me to fly tomorrow. I don't think I've mentioned that yet, but I am actually flying tomorrow. I was supposed to originally fly on the 15th, but it got changed to the 18th. However, I'm going to Manchester today and Sid is meeting me in Manchester and we're gonna have our last night together and go out for dinner, and we're staying in a hotel, and then he's helping me go to the airport tomorrow.
We're back again, this time. It's now trying to decide what to wear. I say the brown dress should go over this. No. But Lydia says she should put my jumper on top of this jumper. So we're struggling here.
I've got questionable layering going on. Nice, I don't know what to wear because I don't need to wear a nice dress, but then I've got to do my makeup if I put a nice dress on. Ugh, what the fuck? Why was that sweaty? When the stars glow bright, the summer's old. After one of many cries that happened behind the scenes of this vlog, we headed out into the centre of Manchester to get some dinner, ending up at Zzz's. After a chilled morning just watching a safari program, because I set an alarm for about 3 hours before we needed to go anywhere, we got the train from Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Airport.
I let Lydia book the trains. Before I asked her what time the flight was. How early did you get us? 3 hours. 3 hours, just in case. Currently just sat, because check-in's not even bloody open yet. Just can't even check in. So I'm just sort of waiting.
Spend time with Sid.
I'm just waiting, basically, to get rid of her.
Despite saying that he just wants to get rid of me, I then said an emotional goodbye to Sid and headed through security and check-in and then boarded my flight. It was only an hour-and-a-half flight to Copenhagen. It was so quick, but this was actually the first time that I had flown completely on my own, and obviously haven't flown for so long, so this was a very weird experience. But here is me pulling into Copenhagen. First impressions of the airport were, wow, this is a really, really nice airport. And from there, I got the metro over to my new accommodation. Hello from Copenhagen, Denmark. It has been the longest day and I am so tired now, but I can't believe I'm actually sat here in my new flat, well not flat, room, but it feels like a flat, looking out my window at my home for the next year. My room is so nice. Like, I did not expect this whatsoever, but it's so big. Like, I don't want to give too much away because I think I'm gonna do a separate room tour video once I've like decorated this and stuff, because it's nice, but I do want to rearrange the whole thing and obviously unpack and stuff. So I'll do a video once I've done all of that. That will probably be the video after this vlog. But yeah, here we are. Start of a new chapter, I guess. Start of many more exciting vlogs to come. I cannot wait to get out and explore and meet lots of new people, and this has taken a year of planning basically to get to this point, so it feels so surreal. Hello, just interrupting my emotional monologue from 2 days ago to say that my boyfriend Sid has just filmed a really in-depth video detailing our Scotland itinerary, the costs of the trip, how we packed for the trip, everything like that, because a lot of you guys were asking for those details when I was filming the vlogs. So just to let you know, that is now live and I will have it linked down below in the description, and all of the Scotland vlogs are now also in a playlist where you can watch them back to back, and I will have that linked up wherever. Thanks for watching this vlog though, and if you enjoyed, make sure to give it a like, subscribe so you can see the rest of my Copenhagen content and also follow my social medias, which will be linked down below in the description. I post much more frequent updates on there, especially my Instagram. Bye guys.